Good evening, my name is Modi Apparatus, and welcome to Abandoned Ship. This is the new pirate kind of roguelike FTL kind of game where we'll be taking a pirate crew out on the run from some cultists who we're also trying to take down in this process here. It's a very, very interesting game. I checked this out with a little combat demo they put out a few weeks ago, but now we're back with the full game. Came out today, and the developer provided me a copy of it so I could check it out for you guys today. So pretty amazing. Let's get into the story here and see what it's all about, though. It's got a pretty... Now that the game is in the full release, there's actually a story mode here now. We start a brand new one. We'll call this one Modi's Adventures on Modi's High Seas Shenanigans. Modi High Seas Shenanigans. There we go. And we can also use player-generated names. There was a sign-up box on the newsletter where you can add your name to the game. So a lot of people did this, I think. I did as well, so you might find me in-game if you play this one. All right, let's get out there, and it's seeded, so you can kind of get a world seed, play one you liked or whatever you want. You can share seeds with other people. And now we get into the story here. A wild chorus, the birth of a monster. In that moment, the final strand is cut, a burst of clarity. The horror of your recent existence dawns upon you. Escape is all you can think of. The tentacles flail wildly in the water. People drop to their knees, some through fear, others adulation. Their god is manifest. You watch from your position of privilege on the private balcony. You notice your two bodyguards are distracted and enraptured. Strike them down and flee this accursed place. Instinctively grabbing something, you smash it down at the head of the first guard. Shocked surprise registers on seconds before he too is down. You are unsure whether they are dead or unconscious. You feel a drip from your fingers. You look down at the improvised weapon, a small idol of father. It is cracked and has cut your hand. You are drifting, but something inside you snaps you back to reality. You have to move fast. The cell offers the safest route to freedom. You stride into the prison with feigned authority, no matter the place is unguarded in their moment of triumph. Escaping alone would be futile. So you grab the keys from the guard room and approach the prisoners. Who will you unlock first? All right, so we get to choose our first, I think, 3 or 4 companions here. We can choose a navigator who gives us more ship navigating bonuses. We can get a gunner, which is great for reloading weapons. We're definitely going to want to take him, I think. So we're going to take him as our first. His name is Boss. Next, we probably want to take... I want to say a sailor, because repairs are pretty important. Let's take a sailor named Tucker. And then we can take Grant, Thatcher, or Charlton. I'm going to say Grant early on here. I don't think the ship navigation bonuses are that good early on, probably. And then Surgeon's kind of a luxury, I think. So we'll get that going here. You and your new companions surge through the labyrinthian passages. Finally, a door. Light seeps through the cracks in the frame. Burst through the door. You close your eyes for a moment as the sea breeze brushes your face. Looking down at the winding path ahead, you see what you had hoped for. A ship at anchor. It is likely stolen and repurposed by the cult. Time to put it to better use. Alright, so we got our crew on the deck on our new vessel. Now, in this game, we will get upgraded vessels. This is just our starter here. And we'll go through the little tutorial stuff here. We just got to move the crew in. And I've done this now. I guess I did this combat demo a few weeks ago, and now I've also done it now. So we're kind of familiar with the game, but we'll just go through the tutorial quick. It doesn't take that long. And there's little changes that have probably happened, I think, since we last saw the game. So we're cutting the ropes from the dock and getting on our way. And we'll put our captain at the helm here. Man the ship's wheel. There we go. We're off to sea. Dozens of furious cultists charge the jetty as you pull away, a high priest at their head. His scream reaches your ears and drips with scorn. Heed me, betrayer. Our Father knows and sees you always. You will never escape his embrace. As he speaks, the other cultists disperse, no doubt to begin the pursuit of their own vessels. They'll be sending ships after us. Let's get out of here. All right. The coastal fortifications open fire as your ship leaves the jetty. Mortar shells incoming. All right, so we got to escape some mortar fire. And this is just basically a quick tutorial on the different kinds of damage that we can get. So mortar shells reduce your crew's health to 0. When this happens, you have a short time to stabilize them. So this did pause it right here for us. We can stabilize it with him here quick. We can save his butt. So he is our gunner. Okay, we lost him now. That's going to be bad because we're going to need to ban those guns here in a minute. The barrage is damages the ship's hull down here. The bar is empty, the ship will sink. And the ship's sections are listed here. So there's healing, which is taking the most brunt of the damage here. And then the mast took another bit of the damage here. So let's get you over, since you're so good at repairing here, let's get you repairing some stuff. That's kind of his deal here. He's good at repairs. Our gunner would be good at reloading cannons, which would be very, very helpful in a second here, but that's all right. I think we'll have the chance to get him back here before we get into any real combat. So we'll get this repaired as well. This is our healing station. We can heal our guys back. Only these two took damage. Or these guys didn't take damage, rather. Only he took damage and him. And he's already down for the count. Now, he's not dead. He will come back once we leave combat here. All right, so he's healed up. And that is good. And he's going to repair that up too. Because why not? When you see it's yellow like that, that means it's 50% efficiency. And red means it's not functional at all. Oh, we got some holes to plug. And you hit by a weapon that causes hull cracks. These splinter cracks, these splinter the deck and make the ship take on water. We can also drain the water with the little pumps in the back here then. So I'm going to send our captain out to deal with that, I think. Or no, he can deal with it then. So the cracks are repaired. We just got to get rid of the water. Now, if the water gets too high here, it will sink also. So there's two different gauges we really got to pay attention to here. All right, and we're nearly out of range. One more barrage incoming. Fire! Fire! Put it out! We've been struck by a weapon with flaming ammunition. A fire's broken out. The crew get injured by this, and then also they it does hull damage over time too, I think. So we gotta take care of it fast. Put out the water here first. Oh god, don't both. He's like repairing it right now. Put out the water here. Put out the fire here first. That's the priority 1. Repairs we get priority 2, sure, but all right, they're both repairing the same thing. That's okay. We're out of range. We can leave combat then and head into the world map. So if we right click, we can move our ship around. And as we explore around, it kind of reveals the canvas here. And we can kind of explore around and see what we can find. This is just one section of map. There's different sections we can get to by going to each edge of the map here, as it's saying here. And we get to a kind of world view by going there. And it gives us a map of the whole region then. We have to head down to the bottom gate here, though, to advance the tutorial. So let's do that. Work our way over there. Not too concerned with what we might find, but we'll take a look around here quick on our way. Now we will find sometimes we'll find loot floating out here. Things like that. Also these enemy events here. So the gate is locked. Can be opened by completing a series of events here. A series of events. So we can go into here and start a battle. Patrolling cult ship has stumbled upon us. Man the guns. We owe them no mercy. Remember the lessons you have learned so far. All right, so we have our guns. Let's get you on it, and you're back now, so that's great. We can have one guy crew it, and then the other guy can run around and repair stuff, maybe? Not much you can do right now. Once the weapons are loaded, we can take our first shots at the enemy. At least take a lot of time. He'll load up the fastest, obviously, because he's got the more skill in it. All right, we got some repairs that might need to happen. Nope, nothing yet. So we'll attack with that by clicking and then right-clicking, and we'll attack with the other one here too. All right, there we go. Do a little hull damage to them, and we can pause the game by pressing spacebar, so we can kind of think things through, just kind of like an FTL. Once you dismiss this message, you can issue orders while the game is paused, so we can tell people where to go when we unpause the game. So we want him to go over here, for instance, man that gun. Oh, we can see what everybody's stats are here. So Severed One is good at like a bunch of different things. Probably should put bosses, maybe the gunner should be there. Tucker maybe could be just running around, and the Marine Grant might be good at helming. Then again, our Severed One here is the best at it right now. So we can move it closer by clicking the distance bar on the left-hand side here. As you can see, though, they are moving away at the same rate we are moving closer. So we're not actually gaining any distance on them just yet, but we will have a way to slow them down right now. Oh, we didn't load that yet. Okay. So this is the chain gun here. If we load, okay, he wasn't on it yet. Okay. We're gonna take a little bit of hull damage here, I think, from that. That's all right. So will they. We'll move in here for a second here, and once we get their sails knocked down a little bit with the chain shot, we can move in closer. Slows them down enough that we can move in a little bit at a time here. Oops, didn't do that right. So we aim at the sails, and left click to fire. When the clusters turn white, to click right click to fire. Okay, wait for it to be loaded again. I guess we didn't do it right. We're gonna keep firing until we get close enough here. We slowed them down quite a bit now. Now we're in a close range. We can use the other gun here. Let's get you over there. Let's have you man this one instead then. Now this one is a Grape Shot, does physical damage to the crew. It's an anti-personnel weapon. So man it, get it fully loaded. Yep, absolutely. And we can take these guys out like this. So now they're probably going to want to go heal maybe. Oh, they're going to not. Okay, good. We're going to charge them. We got to wait for this to fill up and then we can charge. And when we do that, get all three of them. Ooh, beautiful. Let's charge now. Interrupt what they're doing here. Stop them from healing themselves. So then whenever we charge here, we have a short opportunity to brace for impact, it says. If we click this at the right time, our guys won't stumble and fall and stop what they're doing, whereas their guys will here in a second. Okay, that's so. The enemy failed the brace test. The impact caused even one of their crew to be knocked overboard. If they can man the winch, they can bring them back, which is on the back of the ship here. Otherwise, they'll drown. Now we're gonna finish them off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send him aboard to take care of him. I'm gonna send you aboard to take care of him, and I'm gonna send you aboard to take care of him. I'm gonna send the whole crew over after these guys here now, and they're gonna all fight together. Together as one. Oh, he's bringing back his buddy. You guys should go over here and help this guy out. 3-on-1. Very fair fight. We're pirates, though. Doesn't have to be a fair fight. So we have this guy back here just going to drown. Can I go save him? I could. I don't think I can, though. Okay. At the end of the battle, you were salvaged anything of value. And this enemy was not attacking as much as the other enemies will. And you don't need to worry about repairing your sections, healing your crew. This happens automatically when you go to the exploration map. As long as you have water pumps, go back to exploration mode, and it'll automatically empty the water. Okay, so we don't have to worry about emptying out the water, and we don't have to worry about repairing any sections. Our overall hull, though, does remain when we leave. So the gate is open. We will head out, and now we get to the world map. So we can click the travel here, and that's where we'll head to. You announce to the crew that you need to take stock and are not to be disturbed. In the captain's cabin, you find some clean clothes, most likely belonging to the poor previous occupant before the cult had their way with the ship. It feels good to finally be out of your flowing ceremonial robes. You stow them neatly away, knowing they might yet have a use. All right, so we're not going to be the severed one anymore. We're going to be Modi's squid beard, even though I don't have a beard. Not in game here anyways. You don't even recognize the face looking back at you. Who are you? Who were you? All you're certain of is that the past was stolen away by a being you'll know only as the Father. Some spark within you pierces the fog of your blind devotion. You must kindle it if you're going to have any chance of remaking yourself. Then the hunt for answers, revenge, can begin. You emerge onto deck and the crew snap to attention. We may have escaped, you begin. We are not safe yet. We must make port and then go our separate ways. It's me they're after. You return to your cabin and slump into a chair. Moments later, a strong undercurrent of exhaustion pulls you into deep sleep. Still loved and always in his thoughts, you were the first. But he knew something within you had changed. Thus, you were marginalized. Became a symbolic icon with no real power. You didn't care. Something in you was gaining strength. Little by little, the fog was clearing. A sharp knock at the door snaps you awake. Moments later, you stride back on deck to issue commands. The cult fortress is far from inhabited lands. We need to navigate through open waters before we can find port. Alright, so flee through the gates and click the highlighted button to see our ship. And it's our beautiful ship. This is the lone ship view. It allows you to change your default combat settings that should be used in combat. Okay, so we can put you on the guns right away. You should probably be at the ready here, maybe. Well, usually when we come into combat, we're going to be far away, so we probably want somebody on this gun right over here right away. And I'll put you on this gun here. That's kind of where we want everybody to hang out here. Preferred distance. Okay, we can select our preferred distance. This means your ship will automatically try to reach that distance. I think we want to be kind of close range so we can use that gun. I want to try to take them out so we can salvage the ship. Saving your crew positions means they'll start combat in the chosen place. Arrange your crew in the optimal locations. and press the highlighted button to save. All right, cool. Oh, if we already don't want anybody to go back to their positions, they can click this. That's nice. And what does that say? Anything? I didn't catch what that said here. Oh, this lets us change the direction. Okay, so if we click that, the ship will go out and come back and facing this direction then. Oh, no, this is telling which direction we want to be facing. So we want to be facing this way so that the guns are on this side. We're already lined up here. There is a way we could change this, turn the ship around, though, during combat. You must continue trying to escape the cult by fleeing the exploration map, locate the exit gate, and complete the required number of events to unlock it. Okay, cool. So let's go explore around a little bit. Escape capture. Quickly leave the area. Okay, let's just take a look. Let's go to the west gate here first. That's probably the closest for us. See if there's anything of note here. Okay, there's no west gate. Let's take a look at the map here then. So there is a eastern gate we need to get to. We've gone the wrong way completely. Ooh, there's something here though. Is this a cultist ship? Let's take a look. Quest. An imposing cult fleet is spreading wide across the waters. Are they searching for you or merely pursuing some ominous errand? Either way, the closest ship changed course to intercept you. There's so many. We leave now and fast. We still have the chance. All right. It seems the cult vessel is making more of a token threat. Makes no serious pursuit. Okay, let's take the opportunity to leave then. They were probably too big a match for us anyways in our current state. What's this over here? It's a rock? Okay. Look kind of like a person sitting there. So, without incident, for the most part here, make our way to the gate here. It is locked. We need to complete 4 events. You hear your heart skips a beat when you notice the colors flying over on the horizon. You maintain course and speed. After all, no reason to suspect you at this distance. As the minutes drag agonizingly on, the cult ship vanishes from sight completely. The crew themselves allow themselves an extra ration of grog. Ooh, we got some stuff over here. That's good. 20 gold. So we need to explore around to find the events in the area here. Which means we're exploring most of the map, it sounds like. Or did that, picking up that did not count as an event? Okay, good. Let's say picking up stuff should not count as an event. There we go. There's another one here. Let's pick that up. Or cash doesn't progress us on our mission yet. Game looks pretty cool though. Looks like a painting almost, doesn't it? I mean, it's got this board, this adding to that effect. I mean, that's what they're going for, right? Is like kind of the ocean painting, because they got this nice little frame on the painting here too. The cult vessel is spotted in the distance. You have been watching it for signs of intent. You lower a spyglass and wipe it before peering again in the sea haze. Presence has gone unnoticed. We can't risk them having spotted us. This risk is too great. Attack, then we can drink and sleep easy. Keep the tiller steady. We have no reason to suspect us at this distance. Let's keep it steady. You drop your knees. It feels like a lightning storm inside your skull. You sense a massive ancient intelligence emerging from it. Scanning the horizon, you see an unnatural disturbance in the water. It's approaching fast. Full speed ahead. I don't see anything approaching. Oh, it's right there. Oh god. We can't outrun that. You can't avert your eyes as the royal closes the distance. Whatever it is will be upon you in mere moments. Oh boy. The Kraken. You are not prepared to best such a beast. Fight it off and flee. When your maneuver bar is full, press the flee button. Initiate the desperate retreat. The bar around the button will flip up. Once it's full, your ship will successfully flee the area. Okay. So we got to try to maintain our distance away here. And try to maybe slow it down from attacking us. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god. Okay, things took a turn here. Okay. Oh boy. We can attack the things here. Okay, let's fight it off. We need somebody at the helm, though, to keep lower up the thing here. Now, flee before it attacks again. Okay. Get that bar full. It's coming back. Get it full. Here it comes. I don't think we do much against this thing except for keep swinging at it. Oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again. All right, let's get you in position. Fight it off. Let's keep boosting it up here, and it's our chance. We can flee as soon as this flips up. Now flee before it attacks again. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Hightail it out of here, boys. We gotta wait for this to fully charge again here. We might have to weather yet another attack. Oh, here it comes. Brace yourselves. Oh boy. Fight it off, boys. Okay, we fought it for now. Flee before it attacks us again. We only charge the bar when we're there, so we gotta stay on the wheel. It's doing some hull damage, but not a lot. It's scarier than it looks scarier than it actually is, I think. You've wounded the creature and escaped, yet somehow you feel it in your bones that the Kraken will need time to recuperate before it resumes the hunt. You should not delay. You should not dally, rather, not delay. Same meaning. Do not dally. Okay, so we have 3 of 4 events here now. We haven't opened up the lock yet. All right, let's go over this. We gotta explore everywhere then, basically. Nothing. Okay, let's take a look. Where haven't we gone yet? Probably holds a section over here then. Yeah, it's gotta be up here. It's gotta be over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, the tension on the ship is palpable as 2 cult ships have been spotted in hunting pattern. They're some distance apart, but they're already converging on your position. What do you do? Our best, maybe only chance is to blitz the closest ship. I'm counting on all of you. Flee. Get the ship turned around. Full sails now. Okay, I think we blitz the first ship we see. Let's go after it here quick. Okay, we got to take them out, and we have clear sailing after that. So let's move in like we planned to. That's where we're going to head to now. As soon as we get the opportunity to. I'm going to let him take out the sails here first. Slow them down a little bit. Kind of do targeted damage on their okay, looks like we only really did damage to their mast here. We slowed them down a little bit, but not enough just yet. All right, now I think we're in range. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Another one's still here. Can move in. We should be moving in regardless here, but I think that it's just that they're moving away at the same rate. We are actually need some repairs now, so let's get you off to do. Actually, we're okay now. Slows them down enough. Still not enough. We're not gaining quite yet. I'm going to sink them too. Our backside here does not really matter that much. We repair the mast here though. That'll help us with the speed. He's got the repair skills. That could be why we're not gaining really until we get that fixed up. Their mast is also pretty weakened, so they're going to be slowing down here pretty soon. I don't know how much he's going to repair. Oh, let's get closer. With that repaired, I think it should be enough. Okay, we're within range, I think. Get on that one. I think I'm going to put you on this now. So we kill their crew. Oh boy. Oh, it's no good now. We can't attack with that one anymore. Let's pair up this mast here again some more. All right, we almost got their ship down, so let's just sink it. They're kind of in tatters right now. Our people are doing okay. Ooh, that's good, actually. We're going to switch off the captain role, obviously. Oh, they're sinking. We got them. Yeah. Well done, guys. We can make a break for it now. All right, there's no time to gather the plunder, for the second ship is upon you. Will you stand and declare for double the riches, or flee because your life is more valuable than some treasure? We took some serious damage there. Let's flee. Yeah, we're gonna leave. All right, the ship is already on war footing. Attack. Oh, yeah, well, that's true, but we could punch a hole in the enemy lines. Let's use it. All right, the second ship fires a speculative shot at your back, which you found only in your wake. Your decisive action earned you a full escape. All right, cool. So let's get out of here quick now that we've got what we need. Our hull is badly damaged. We need to find port here as soon as possible. And hopefully we can pull in there and not have an issue. All right, we have our next one. Now the danger is past. The crew's bombarded you with questions. You feel responsible and share what little you know. That creature, the cult, worship it. That's part of what they call the Great Project. You refocus your efforts on reaching port as quickly as humanly possible for their sake and yours. All right, escape the area. The dull ache in your head recedes slightly, and you realize you can't remember a time without it. You feel more like yourself again and wonder what it'll take to banish the ache entirely. We end the cult, so we do. The charts you found at the captain's cabin show a nearby port. Land and safe from that infernal monster. Yeah. Cool. We just gotta find out where it might be. Do we have any idea? Nope. Well, we better find it without taking any other more missions here. So let's look around for anything that might look like a port. Very dark waters here, though, huh? Well, here's an island. Let's hope this is it. There's some cash. That helps. Well, there's our port. Yeah. All right, we found it. Once the ship is docked, the crew are seemingly reluctant to part ways. After all, they would all still be prisoners of the cultists, or worse, without you. You suggest a farewell drink in the nearest tavern. First round is solemn, but each unable to stop dwelling on their morbid thoughts. Another round? The drink flows and tensions ease. As another empty tankard is banged on the table, the crew makes life pledges to you. You manage to secure a cheap room with beds upstairs. Once you've slept it off, you can all part ways. Your head aches more than it should, and the unease creeps through your body. The heavy mead is a different story to ceremonial wine. Shall we call it a night? Another round. Another round. The shanties and ballads are butchered. Feet and occasionally bodies shake on the tabletops, just as your typical evening in dockside grog hole. Pour my next one on the ground, lads. I'm taking off. Another round? Okay, let's try it again here. A game of blades inevitably ends in a with blood drawn. Money changes hands, but one hand refuses to let go. So the burly innkeep helps him, fast and airborne out the door. It's getting late or early, either way. Sleep beckons. Another round? You desperately need to relieve yourself. You stand up sharply and grab the table to stop yourself from falling. Laughter ensues. Another round, mateys. The tavern is slowly leaking its patrons. Only the fiercest drinkers remain. Transient friendships are forged in fire and rum. I can't take any more sleep, please. Another round. The tavern is closed with you, your small, swaying, desperately drunk cadre locked inside. You salute each other before drowning more drinks. Our heads will thank us tomorrow if we retire for the evening. Another round. Time. You have no way of telling how much. Passes feverishly. Your memory of the last, who knows, is a careening blur. You think and hope. These are the stairs you're stumbling up. Somewhere behind you, a dry heave echoes, and you fail to stifle a loud giggle. I may regret this in the morning. You know we will. Tentacles, grasping from every angle, no escape. They predict your every movement, attracted unerringly to you like a compass to polar north. Wrapping slowly around you, they pull you inexorably down, 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 deeper and deeper. You jolt away clammy, head pounding, the rums surely, yet it feels more familiar than that, more insidious. Something within you cries out, and then so do you. And incotate scream. Your crew stir from their beds just as the door flies off its hinges, two shadowed forms crossing the threshold. To arms! Luckily, none of your crew are hurt. The pain in your head subsides. The two corpses are Helpharon, a nightmarish conjoining of man and sea creature. Superstitious folk tales were made real. You've seen them before, but the crew clearly never imagined they would. Downstairs, the innkeeper is dead. First hint of dawn looms on the horizon. Slip away warily. The streets back to the ship. Yeah. In your cabin, angry discussion rages about the Helifron while you sit silent in contemplation. You know in your heart of hearts that hiding is pointless. Land offers no haven. The cult will not rest until they have you and all free men under their yoke. This is the problem only solved by shot, steel, and willing hearts. Your best and only chance is to strike a crippling blow to the cult, to kill the Kraken. Tell them what you know. The crew stop and listen intently as you speak. You explain that the Helifron have always been out there, so unseen and preying upon those who stray too close to the water alone at night. You tell them of your headaches, how you feel there's some connection between those and between those creatures, the Kraken and yourself. Tell them of your intention to fight. Your plan is to go on the offensive. Cut the head off of the sea snake is met with a mixture of admiration and amusement. They are not heroes of old, hunting mythological sea monsters. You cannot force them to join you on what may be a suicide mission. Despite their regret, they leave. It is just you now. You have little time to prepare for your mission. Your first step is to visit the shipwright before recruiting some more crew. Perhaps coin will buy greater loyalty. Alright. Shops are where you can purchase new weapons and upgrades, obtain supplies, repair your ship, and purchase a new one. Ah, cool. Your gold and supplies are found here. You repair your hull clicking one of these buttons. Your hull can be repaired at a port. On this occasion, you have repaired your hull for free. Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Alright, so we can buy a mortar by left-clicking and dragging it down here. Awesome. And we can upgrade different things. You can sell weapons by upgrading and upgrades by dragging to the slot to sell them off. You reduce amounts for selling things, okay? And increase the number of cannons on one of the batteries. More cannons equals more damage. Yeah. Yeah, let's get more cannons. And upgrades and supplies. So we need hull armor. You can buy and sell upgrades in a similar way. Dragging them, yep. So we can buy supplies. We have 25. You can improve the performance of certain sections here. Increased helm will charge the maneuver bar at an increased rate. Higher mass level make your ship move faster when changing distances. Upgraded sickbay will heal more crew. And the shipwright. And so the shipwright will let us buy a new ship altogether here. I don't know if upgrades are transferred. The ship cannot hold as many weapons as your current ship. Any weapons cannot be moved over, will be sold. Okay, so if they have less stuff, they'll be sold over. Otherwise, we'll move them over. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's going to do it for our first episode of Abandoned Ship, though, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll bring this back for a few more. We'll see how this developing plot emerges. The adventures of Modi on the high seas here with a brand new crew. Thank you guys so much for checking this out, though. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. It really helps out, give the series some visibility. And if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. It would really be great to see you around. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.